Hello friends, so today we will see security management in operating system. So what is security management? So this is basically implementing mechanism to protect system resources from unauthorized access. Okay. So security management component of operating system will implement some mechanism which will protect your system resources from unauthorized access. Okay. So first one is authentication. So this will basically verify user identity. Okay. So each system has some set of user accounts. So first account will be created during first formatting of the system. So operating system will store username and password into their local database. Local database. OS will store. Okay. So OS will store all the user account information like username and password into their local DB, or it can be network database also. Okay, so whenever user log into the system, they will check from their local DB whether this user is verified or not. So once OS will verify their user identity, user will be able to log into any system. Okay, so this authentication is basically verifying user identity. Okay, now second one is authorization. So after successful authentication, this authorization will come. So this authorization is basically will give what all permission user will have. So I'll tell the basic example of authorization. Like in system we have in any office system or in any college in lab system, we have two type of account, administrative account and user account. So administrative account will have permission to make some changes into the system. Like they can install any software, but user cannot install software. So this kind of authorization OS will provide. Okay. So some particular file only administrative, if user is if any administrative, if you log into the system using administrative account, then only you can access some set of files, but user account cannot access some set of files. So this kind of authorization we can give you using system security management component of operating system. So this is called authorization. Now third one is encryption. So encryption is basically protect data. So it will protect data by making it unreadable. Without correct key. Okay. So in system we have two kind of data. So I'll tell this by some example. So in system we have two kind of data. Data in rest and data in transit. Okay. So data in rest is your hard disk. Okay, so all the data which is there into your hard disk, this will come under this category. So what operating system can do, it can lock your hard disk. So we can lock our hard disk, like we can protect our hard disk by making it encrypted. Like if we have that particular key, then only, if we know the particular keyword, then only we can open the hard disk. So example of this is called full disk encryption. It will encrypt the entire hard disk. Without entering that particular key, we cannot open the hard disk. So Microsoft provides BitLocker. BitLocker, this is the simple example of encryption. Like we can lock our entire hard disk using this functionality, BitLocker. It is in Windows, we can lock our hard disk. Okay. So data in transit. Okay. So how encryption will work here, I will explain. So, so data which we send through the network, that will come under this category. Okay. So this is your web browser and this is website. Okay. So this is our application. Web browser is our application and this is the website. Okay. So we send the information from web browser to website. So for sending data in encrypted form, we use TLS, transport layer security. Okay. So how operating system will help this web browser to create transport layer security, that I'll explain. So operating system will have some cryptographic library, library, and it will support the protocol. Okay. So this is present into our operating system. So web browser will use this cryptographic library of the operating system, and it will create a secure connection between web browser and website. So this web browser is our application. It will use cryptographic library and support protocol of operating system, and it will create a secure connection between web browser and website. Okay. So this was the encryption in rest and in transit. Now next one is firewall. Okay. So firewall means, like if you want to restrict some website, like some website you want to restrict into your system, so we can use firewall. Okay. So there is some predefined rules. So there we can restrict some particular website. Predefined rule to restrict some website. So we can block some traffic by using some certain criteria like IP address, port, or and like URL. And this firewall, what it will do? A firewall is a security feature. This is basically a security feature that will monitor all incoming and outgoing traffic. Okay, so based on this predefined rule, we can with the help of firewall we can restrict certain website into our system. So this is basically a security feature that will monitor all incoming and outgoing traffic. So malware protection. This is built-in antivirus in any operating system. Antivirus in operating system. So example is Windows Defender. It is a inbuilt antivirus. So some operating system will have some inbuilt antivirus also. Okay. So this is and the last one is security patches. So security patches and updates. Okay. So this will include some new feature and performance improvement in our operating system. This includes new features and performance improvement. Okay. So example of this is a patch from Microsoft to fix bugs in Windows 10. So we get a notification for OS update also, right? So this is basically a update that will include some new features and that will fix the existing bugs also, and it will improve performance of the operating system. Okay. So this was the security management in operating system. The first one is authentication. It will verify user identity. Authorization. It will verify. It will restrict some resources from of the system from unauthorized account. Okay. Encryption. So it will encrypt your data. Like it can encrypt your data in rest also or in transit also. Firewall is a security feature. Malware protection will provide inbuilt antivirus, and security patches will be and update will be for new features and performance improvement. Okay, so this was the security management. In next video, we will see evolution of operating system. Okay, thank you.